Hey everybody, welcome to our very first segment of INNvironment. This is where I'm going to be giving you some amazing global highlights, maximums, minimums when it comes to those cold and hot spots around the world. But not just that, I'm going to be giving you precipitation numbers and some global forecasts. But if you also want to be a part of this segment, well, all you got to do is send me your videos, and don't forget that hashtag, it's INNvironment. We're kicking off this week's show with Canada's hot spots and cold spots, but you got to stick around until the end of this segment because I'm going to give you your global hot spots, cold spots, plus something interesting, the wettest spot in the world right now. Here we go. Hopefully by now you've had a chance to think about Canada's cold spots and hot spots. I was actually wrong. I was assuming that the coldest spot would be in the prairies. I wasn't too far off. It is on the west coast though. Minus 40.9 degrees Celsius. That's what the temperature is today in Punsi Mountain, northern British Columbia. And if you're wondering where that gorgeous hot spot is, well, hello to all my friends in the beautiful Maritimes because the hot spot is in Nova Scotia, 2.7 degrees Celsius in an area called Ingonish Beach. And gosh, I actually wish I was there. Now, a place close to my heart, let's check out Ontario's hot and cold spots. Once again, I was a little off here as well. Our cold spot just under 1 degree Celsius, 0.3 degrees, and Muskrat Dam Airport is actually minus 38.8 degrees Celsius. So just under 1 degree for Point Pelee. Not too bad considering that Northern Ontario is still dealing with extreme cold warnings. In fact, Northeastern Ontario, a little tip for everybody watching, minus 40 to minus 50 degrees Celsius. And now it's time for our international highlights, one of my favorite times in the show. And we're kicking off this week's portion in Milan, Italy, or Merano, depending if you speak German or Italian, because they actually speak both in this region. And if you look into the distance, you can see the beautiful Tyrol Castle just 200 kilometers away from that Nutella factory. By the way, if you're a chocolatier like me, you're going to certainly enjoy that one. And we're keeping things in Europe. We're heading to Brussels, Belgium. And this area is actually Avenue Louise. You can see that beautiful shopping distance in the background here. And I actually love this region because, yeah, there are amazing shops, lovely people. And look a little further. Stay with me. You can see this walk down the street. What do you see in the distance? Well, there's a sign that says, keep that mask on wherever you are on the streets. Now heading into Virginia, this is just 12 miles from the White House where we've been dealing with that flash freeze, cold conditions, plenty of snowfall. And actually, thank you, Uncle Bill, because he sent me the next several videos from Chicago, Illinois. These videos are very close to the O'Hare Airport where boy, did we see an abundance of snowfall. You want to talk some cold temperatures here? We've been seeing temperatures stateside in the United States, especially in regions like Illinois, 15 to 25 degrees below seasonal. If you happen to be heading there, you got to bundle up, wear those layers. And by the way, here's a tip for everybody watching. The exterior layer should be wind resistant, of course, synthetic, and all those layers really help to keep us warm. Staying warm, well, you're probably located somewhere close to Athens, Greece. Thank you, Rebecca Hall, for these beautiful visuals on a Saturday morning in Greece. If the name Rebecca Hall sounds familiar, that's because she's the author of Girl Gone Greek, a British girl who makes her way to Athens, Greece. That's one hilarious read, and I hope to catch up with you soon, Rebecca. On to our next video. Speaking of gorgeous weather, this comes from Costadinos in Los Angeles, California. Now, this is actually Manhattan Beach, not to be confused with Manhattan, New York. We've been seeing all of those cold conditions and snowfall. This is beautiful Cali, a place I hope to get to at some point. And speaking of beautiful sights, this is from Zurich, Switzerland. Thank you, Manuela, who happens to be the assistant to the mayor, for sending me this beautiful video. And Manuela, you better keep that umbrella handy because come Wednesday, it's going to be the wettest day of the week. That's right, that's my little umbrella imitation in Zurich. And now last, but certainly not least, all right, everybody, I promised to share with you the world's coldest and hottest spots. Iquitos, Peru, and I always forget this name, but it kind of reminds me of mosquitoes. And we saw 161 millimeters of rainfall in that region for today. Concordia, Antarctica, minus 51.5 degrees Celsius, our cold spot, and our hot spot heading all the way to Ballarat Gasfield, Australia, 45.5 degrees Celsius. I myself have had a wonderful experience in Melbourne, Australia. Haven't been there when it's been this hot though. Well, I hope you enjoyed our very first segment of INNvironment, and I certainly hope you're enjoying your environment, wherever that may be.